Hi, it's Oliver Mann here, and I just want to talk to you about a couple of conversations that I've had today that have been quite inspiring in many ways. Especially because I'm in a bit of a process at the moment where I'm trying to get my own program out there, and I'm trying to bring across a message around some things that essentially are not very sexy, but are really, really important when it comes down to how you run your business and stuff like that. So it's been quite a curious process for me of working in the marketing world and looking at being able to come across with a message that is sexy enough for people to go, wow, I really need that. At the same time, wanting to stay in integrity and really having the belief that what I can deliver has value. So it's been a really curious kind of dilemma here of saying, should I do what on the one hand is kind of proven to be the right way of doing it and follow in the mold of, classic headlines, get this kind of results in 21 days and whatever, or should I go in the other direction where I'm somehow more kind of authentic, but at the same time, it doesn't have that trigger effect that people need in order to take action. So it's been just this evening I was thinking about it and go, well, what do I really want to happen? Like, what would be my perfect goal? So my perfect goal would be to work with people who are online coaches, running online businesses, and help them get to a place in their business where they feel in control, where they come back to a sense of this is what they wanted to do. Get rid of the overwhelm, get rid of this sense of shit, I don't know what's going on, and essentially losing the whole passion that they had for the business that they started with. Now, the way to do that is unfortunately not very sexy. This is my problem. So to make that happen, you need to go through a few phases of your business. You need to go through the basic things like making sure your fundamentals are in place, making sure you've got systems and processes that are not fun to implement. But once you get them there, they give you a massive energy, a massive liberation of creativity. It's just that I can't say that if you do this, you're going to make an extra 10, 15, 50,000 a month, because it really depends on you and how hard you work and what you do. So my issue is being in integrity as a person who's delivering, knowing that I can't make people do things that forces them to get these results. I can deliver something and I can give them the answers, and then what people do with that, how they implement it, how they make it work, that's up to them. So I'm struggling now with figuring out how do I give this across, like how do I explain this to you, for example, without it being overly marketing wise, because we're also very much accustomed to these headlines that we click on them out of curiosity, but in the back of our minds we're also going, that's probably bullshit, right? There's probably one person that had that result and 99 others who didn't. So we've kind of lost faith in that. And that's why I'm doing this video now. And this is really interesting because I'm kind of selling what I'm doing, but at the same time, I'm kind of explaining this to you as well. So I don't actually know what I'm doing. It's completely off the cuff. It comes on the back of two interesting conversations today. Now, the problem with this is that the reason why selling is important is because if I don't make it clear for people that there is something that they can take action on that gives them results, they won't take action and then they won't get results. So I'm struggling with this dilemma of being able to portray something in a strong enough way for people to go, yes, I want this, but also not so much so that they get triggered to the point where they go, actually, this is bullshit, it's all marketing. So the underlying issue here is, who are we, who do we want to be, and how do we authentically communicate to others the fact that we can give them results? Like I was speaking to a friend of mine today who's a transformational coach. Now, how do you sell transformational coaching in a way that makes it tangible? How do I sell the fact that I'm teaching business systems and processes and tools to run your business without, what's the tangible thing here, right? The tangible thing is that if you work with me, you'll become the CEO of your own company. But if that's not sexy enough for people to say, yes, I want to do that, then it's pointless. Then the freedom that I'm able to help people get just doesn't happen because people don't sign up, right? So this is completely unscripted, unthought through video. So I'm sorry about the rambling, but it's just something I'm very passionate about because I do love marketing, but I do also love the authenticity that we have to come through with. And I think as marketers and as product deliverers and course creators, what we have to do is find that balance between selling and helping people get to a position where they can take action. So I'm not going to do any massive call to action now. I just want to hear from you actually. I just want to hear, how do you feel about marketing? How do you feel about the way that people are trying to sell you into things? And what works and what doesn't work? Let's just make this an open conversation and say, fuck it. Let's just screw the whole selling bit and just talk. What do you think? That's what I want to say. Thank you very much.